I have a problem with my AI assistant not knowing anything about my internal platforms and services, and this is how I'm fixing that by using Backstage as an MCP server. Okay, here we're just checking Claude's version, and we're going to run a Claude update and make sure we have the latest version. And here we're just going to enable the plugin of Skills Creator, a recent thing from Anthropic, and we'll install this and we'll get it to check one of our existing SKILL.md to make sure it's good. So here I'm just going to ask Claude to check an existing SKILL.md file that we've already created using a skill creator, just to validate that it looks good, and if there's any improvements, which Claude is saying there are. So we're just going to say yes, update. And the skills are validated against these guides. I'll put these in the description around the backend MCP actions. So just dropping back into that Claude update session, just so you can see the updates that it is now applying to our skill.md file, which also serves a range of agents with specific roles. Cover that more in a following video. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see that. But for now, skill.md has been updated. This is a skill.md. You can see there's some agents, some agent delegation rules. We're putting in some core domain knowledge. Effectively, this skill is sharing how to write those MCP servers, how to install and integrate based off of those sort of Backstage guides for their backend actions sort of packages. And then we'll just put some other skills or requirements of how to do things like authentication, creating custom plugins. So we can be very specific around what we want or how we want our agents to behave, put some of those constraints and sort of hard boundaries around that. So again, happy to share this. A comment below, let me know, and I'll look to get sharing. And now we'll go to ask Claude to actually use our skills and then go and add those Backstage backend MCP actions. I have a local Backstage instance running, but we're also asking Claude to go and create a custom plugin, because as well as the default MCP capabilities that come for catalog and other things, and follow the guide, I just want to show that we can also create custom plugins and expose custom tools, via the MCP sort of workflow. So I will show those custom tools, a ping and a pong. But for now, we'll just watch Claude go off and do its thing. It's asking us some questions, which is fine. And I'll come back once this has all been installed and configured, and hopefully one shot successful. What I want to do here is just per the guide, use Node to generate a secure token. I didn't have it in the skills, so Claude correctly just generated one and could use it as an environment variable. But I'll follow the guides. I think it's experimental, the dynamic sort of client authentication. So in a following video, I'll look at exploring that so we don't have to generate this token, and it'll be much better enterprise scale. Now it's live demo time. So we've got a local instance of Backstage running, which you can see. Some slight modifications just for this video. Just want to show there's a component type in the catalog example website. In the right-hand side, VS Code, we've already configured it as per normal when you set additional MCP servers. You can see the tools. So we're going to use get catalog entity to bring us back information around that catalog item just to test the tool. So now let's test another MCP tool that's offered to us, the register entity. For this to work, I do have sort of my chat clients using the MCP tools, but also generating catalog info YAMLs, committing that to a sort of GitHub repository, so that the register sort of function requires a remote URL, so it can go and ingest that catalog info. So let's just test out. We can see that that's easily created a new entity. That's pretty good. And another tool offered to us is to unregister entities as well. So the entity we just registered, let's just make sure we can unregister again just through MCP tools. So imagine this across a team of agents. This is really quite powerful stuff. Even more powerful is that we can create custom plugins and expose our own tools through those plugins. So here's a quick demo. I've got a ping and a pong tool. One just echoes back a string that we send to it. So you should see that come back shortly, which it has done. So that's great. And Pong will just, echo back Pong. This really can get exciting. Let's have a quick look at the sort of custom plugin code for ping and pong. There's an actionsRegistry.register sort of function, and we give it a name, title, and a description, and this is what will show up in our MCP clients tool list. For the schema, XOD objects for both the input and output, so the MCP protocol knows exactly what types to expect and return. So that's Backstage as an MCP server in two flavors, and just a very quick look. Would happily do additional follow-on videos. Let me know in the comments if you'd be interested to see more of that. But quick recap first. We showed the built-in catalog tools, validate, register, fetch, and unregister entities, all capable straight from your AI assistant without touching the UI. Second, we created a custom backend plugin where we defined our own tools from scratch, schema attributes, action handler, and they surface automatically in every connected MCP client the moment that the backend started, all authenticated. But this is really just the foundation. Where it gets interesting is what you can build on top of it. Next up, I want to show dynamic auth, so your MCP tools respect Backstage permissions and only expose what a user is actually allowed to see. And after that, would love to show self-service templates via MCP tool calls. Imagine your AI agent or team of agents calling a Backstage scaffolder template as a tool call, spinning up a new service repository, and all the wiring just from a prompt. If that sounds useful, if that sounds inspiring, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And if there's anything specific or a specific integration that you'd want to see, let me know and I can put it into my to-do list. But as always, thank you for your time. I genuinely appreciate it. Hope you found this video of some use. Hopefully it's inspired you. As I say, look in the description, go to the links, check the Backstage Backend Actions plugin, and go have a play with yourself and please share with me any of the good stuff that you may do with it, because I'd be absolutely interested to see. So whatever you're doing for the rest of the day, hope you have a wonderful day. And again, thank you for your time, and hopefully see you on the next video. Thank you.